I feel a responsibility to say something about spirituality. And in this context, this category I'm going to talk about is international spirituality. And there's no way, let me start with this, there's no way I can say anything in a couple minutes to sum up the many diverse philosophies and historical research and life living, life lessons, and all those things for centuries and thousands of years, and the philosophies that different practicing people who are practicing variety of forms of spirituality and soul-based things. There's just no way I can say anything that's going to be earth-shattering in a couple minutes here. I just wanted to share. I'm going to start everything with I believe. Okay. First of all, I believe no one really has the true answers of a full end to end what's happening next from a spiritual perspective. Now, when I'm talking about spirit, I view the spirit. Everything I say is in the context of my own belief, and I believe. Let's start with this. I believe spirituality is a personal thing that has been provided to each of us. Each of us has a spirit that we've been born with, and we've been given a faculty, a facility of being spiritual as a part of us being human beings. So this is what I believe. We all have it. So having said that, I was trying to think of an analogy that I could say, but let me start with this. I believe that spirit that we have, similar to like we have a physical body, the spirit that we have needs to be fed. Now, I'm going to say that again the way that I'm saying it, and I'm not going to say too many concrete things, but I am going to say that spirit that we have needs, not once, needs to be fed with something. Now, where we choose to get that food from, it's a personal choice. I view it kind of similar to our physical body. Yes, our physical body needs food. It needs food. Our physical body needs rest. It's not something that we can just decide, you know what, I don't need that. I'm good. I don't need to eat for like 10 months. I'm good. I don't need to sleep. Yeah, you try that, and your physical body will suffer, and it can't make it. It can't make it. Similarly, I believe our spiritual aspect that's been given to us as we entered here, that as part of being a human being, I believe our spirit needs to be fed. Now, the thing is, and this is what I believe, the types of foods that each one of us chooses to eat, it comes down to a personal choice, a personal situation. And the types of foods that we've chosen to eat, are those the right foods that we need to eat to fulfill and cater health in a healthy way to our own spirit? So think about it. If I went down and eat a meal, and I know I need to eat because that's built in. I can't ignore eating, and I chose to eat. I'm just going to make up an analogy for chocolate cake for breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day. Temporarily, that will fill me. It may taste good. It might feel good at first. But over time, there will be other problems that come out of me eating that chocolate cake every single day. And you know, that's an interesting thing, right? So now, at the same time, if I decide to eat a carrot every day, a carrot, just breakfast, lunch, and dinner, just carrot, that may be better but at the same time, that may not be enough. I mean, I may not be getting all of the nutrition that I need if I just eat a carrot. So either I do the chocolate cake and I'm good for the moment, and over time I got problems, or I do the carrot and I'm good for the moment temporarily. I think I'm doing all the right things, but I realize I really didn't get the full balanced nutrition that I really needed for my physical body. So I believe that on a spiritual level, um, where we choose to eat, how we choose to eat, the things that we have selected for ourselves or those that have been selected for us to feed our spirit do have an effect on our spirit. This is what I believe. And there are some right foods to eat for the spirit. There's some foods that we eat that we think they're good because the book says they're good, but it may not be enough. And there's some foods that we eat that are clearly maybe not good, but even though they feel good in the moment. So I just wanted to take the time to express that international spirituality, there are so many different aspects. It's very complicated. But I think the basic is there, that we have a spirit and we need our spirit to be fed. We can't ignore it. And what we choose to feed our spirit will ultimately determine what the outcomes of our spiritual healthiness will be.